everybody.
No.
We're going to go over to Swag in Indianapolis. We've got Jeffrey Bossa sitting down.
Yes. All right. Joining us now is Fiesta Bowl MVP and returning for the Oregon Ducks, a linebacker, Jeffrey Bossa, joining us. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. How y'all doing?
Great. How's Indianapolis? We've talked to you from L.A. Now we get you in Indianapolis. How's Indianapolis treating you guys so far?
It's been great so far. Yeah, it's been great so far. The flight out here wasn't too bad. Wasn't too shabby. You know, watching a little bit of Netflix. But, yeah, no, it's been great out here so far. The hospitality's been great. Seeing this stadium, you know, for sure going to be here a couple more times. So, yeah, no, it's been amazing.
What are you watching on Netflix?
Yeah, exactly. That's what
what's on the Netflix for you?
Right now, watching Your Honor. I don't know if you guys have heard of that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good show, yeah.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston, I think he's the judge in that, right?
Yep.
You in season 1 still? Or you on season 2?
Season 2 is starting to get a little wicked. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, season 1 got pretty wicked. Okay, I got to ask you this because this has been a track for you, at least for me personally, because you have undergone one of the most obscene physical changes I've ever seen of somebody in college football. What is your weight now?
Yeah, my weight right now is 231. That's what I weighed in at.
Goodness gracious. So you were what, 185 when you got on campus, if I remember right?
Yeah, 185, 190, yeah, around there.
So you've put on 41 pounds.
Yep. Yes, sir.
It's amazing what diet in a weight room will do for you. Diet in a weight room.
Man.
Holy smokes.
Yes, sir.
What does this offseason look like for you, Jeffrey? I mean, you guys have had obviously there's a lot of change going on that defense. You guys have, whether it's recruiting, hitting the portal, development of the younger guys, there's a lot of new faces that are going to be rolling in on the defensive side of the ball. What does it look like this offseason since the end of spring ball to now ramping up to where you guys start practice next week?
Yeah, right now it's just getting everybody on the same page. I think from spring ball all the way to summer workouts, it's been a lot of tension that's been built up from the guys, right? It's kind of like having an 11-headed goat on offense and defense, you know what I mean? And obviously we have a great 2 deep right now, so it's a lot of guys want to just say, oh, hurry up and put the pads on and hurry up and line up against Idaho and then, you know, week through week. But right now it's just getting everybody on the same page, getting everybody dialed in. We all know that fall camp is going to be a grind. So it's going to be up to me and some of the leaders on the team to keep this team consistent throughout fall camp and, you know, keep this team healthy as well. So
you guys didn't lose many games last year. What did you learn in those losses that can set you up for this year?
Yeah, what I learned the most would have to be crucial plays and little details in games can literally win or lose you games. I think literally the first time that we played Washington, there was a couple plays, like if we converted that first down on that last drive, probably would have sealed the game, right? Or, you know, the second time we just had to stop the run. All right, they were running simple plays and we literally just had to stop the run. But I think it came down to little things that we sometimes shot ourselves in the foot, whether that was with penalties or, you know, we weren't expecting this and they showed something new or something like that. So, yeah, it just came down to little details.
All right, I have to ask you about this one. Last year, Texas Tech to start the season, that was a wild scene. That was a wild scene. On the sidelines, as a sideline reporter, I'm getting tortillas thrown at me for 4 quarters of the game. Water bottles were being thrown for 4 quarters of the game. And at the end of that game, you had the 45-yard interception return for a touchdown as time was winding down. What was going through your head when you see ball come your way, former teammate with the rock in his hands, and he releases the ball, and you're going down that sideline saying, I'm going to seal this thing?
Yeah, so I kind of want to give you guys a little story. So when I first got to Oregon, COVID was kind of still a thing. My first workout at Oregon, Tyler was standing off by himself. And so, you know, I was new. I really didn't know nobody but except my roommates. So I was just walking around, and he was the first person that shook my hand. He was like, hey, what's going on, bro? My name's Tyler. I was like, what's going on? My name's Jeff. So, fast forward a couple years later, it's like, wow, right? But, going back to that play, kind of just seeing Dorless hit the quarterback, and then going back to that play, it's like right when I saw the ball, like I kind of like panicked because I knew I had to catch it, right? It was just right there in front of my face, and I knew that we only had a couple seconds left in the game. I was not thinking of going down. I know that if I would have caught the ball and went down, the game would have been over, but I was not thinking about going down. I kind of got chewed out after that, from Coach Lanning and some of my teammates. They were like, Jeff, why didn't you go down? And I was like, no, woody woo, like now I have a touchdown. We can just say that, but yeah, no, it was an amazing feeling, man. It was an amazing feeling to just be in that type of game, with that much adversity and kind of seal it off by myself. So.
Well, speaking of those kind of adversities and crowds that you guys are going to have the opportunity with, you guys are going to have 3 new kind of road experiences at Purdue, Michigan, and Wisconsin. When you look at that schedule for you guys, which one of those is the one that really jumps out to you as like this is where I want to really shine?
Yeah, I would really have to say Wisconsin and Michigan. I think that people know that Michigan, obviously what they did last year. I think their Coach Harbaugh did a great job last year coaching that team, right? And they, he got them all the way, and they did it big, right? And I know that team's still gonna have a target on their back from this season, from multiple teams that they faced last season, and as well as us, right? So I think that heading into that game, there's obviously going to be a lot of eyes, right, both on us and both on them. So it's just about, I think it's really just going to be about how good can I not let the external factors and the outside noise not affect that, like my success in that game, right? And then as well as Wisconsin, I know that they have a huge tradition with jump around and stuff like that. I know they have an amazing stadium, so I'm excited to go see what their fans are talking about.
Jeff, before we let you go, man, I got to ask, because a lot has been made about the University of Oregon, the recruiting, whether it's, with the high school talent or in the transfer portal, and keeping guys around, about NIL being the only thing. I have long said that relationships matter more than anything in recruiting still. NIL can get you in the door, can help you close, but relationships matter. What is this staff and Coach Lanning, what do they mean to you guys as far as the relationship standpoint in building what you guys have built and kept together at Oregon, with not a lot of guys leaving in the portal, but a lot of guys coming back around and coming in?
Yeah, they mean the world to me. I think just the relationships that I've built with them since they came in have been genuine. They've been true. They've never broken or went against their word. They've always kept their word, and I don't think money's going to change that. I don't think any external factors are going to change that, but that's just who they are as people. I have great relationships with almost dang near every single coach on our staff. I feel comfortable every time I'm in the facility. I know that I can ask anybody for any support whenever I need it. I know that they're gonna answer when I call them, and I know that they're always gonna be there for me, and the energy is gonna be reciprocated both ways. So I think no amount of money or no amount of bragging or little thing like that is gonna change how much they mean to me and how much I mean to them.
I think Coach Lanning said it best before the Colorado game: rooted in substance, right?
No doubt.
And there it is right there. Jeff Bassa, we appreciate you sitting down with us for a few minutes today. Good luck this season. We'll see you next week down at Oregon Media Day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
All right, there he is, Fiesta Bowl MVP, linebacker for the Oregon Ducks, Jeff Bassa, coming back for another run down in Eugene. Yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah.
And Your Honor is nails.
That is a twist of a show.
That was a very good show.
Yeah.
All right. How about that? How about that taking over early?
41 pounds.
And I knew from the minute he started breaking down that Texas Tech play, because I wanted to hear him say it, he got his butt chewed out.
Oh, yeah.
Because
he's supposed to go down.
He go down.
Yeah.
Go down. They were up 31-30, if you forgot. 31-30 with 35 seconds to go in the game. Bassa picks it off. And when he caught it, it was like there was nobody. Like he was just gonna go, and everybody's like, "Go down, go down." Nope, he's gonna just score right there. made that one a little bit more comfortable down
Hey,
in
you know,
Lubbock.
it's what's the Inglorious Bastards? You know, you're gonna go to jail for this. It's like, nah, I'm gonna get chewed out. I've been chewed out before. That was you know, like you knew in that moment, like I'm supposed to, but
Yeah.
how often do I get this chance?
I got green grass in the most hostile fans that I've been around
I'll show you what a
for
tortilla
the last
looks like.
3 hours. I just want to shove it in their face.
Yeah.
But great stuff from Jeff Boss.